Hey guys, it's Dylan from Mining with Minions here. Today we are in southern BC at a mining town called Hedley, and we are checking out the mine, the cemetery, and seeing what history we can uncover. So let's get it.
Check it out.
Okay guys, so before we hike up into the mountains and check out the mine, we thought we would stop at the cemetery and see where a lot of these hard-working men and women are laid to rest. So here's the dates and names of everybody who is buried in the cemetery, I'm guessing. (1938), 1912. Crazy. And then it gives you a map of location of where each of the people are. So that's super cool, guys. We're gonna go pay some respects to all these hardworking men and women. Okay guys, so here's a little bit of historical information about the town of Hedley. And it says, at the turn of the century, during the period of 1902 to 1904, Hedley was a bustling scene of building. The town itself was named after Robert R. Hedley, who grub-staked many of the original gold prospectors. In today's dollars, Hedley produced $3 billion worth of gold. Pictures of the sawmill. Mining competitions. Whoa! That's cool, guys. So, it's kind of cool that guys like me are still living these guys' dreams on, doing panning competitions. That's super, super cool. Look at the size of this gold bar, guys. 62,000 kilos of gold was pulled out of Hedley back in the day, which today's value is $3 billion. Look at that gold bar. It's probably a 100-pound gold bar or more. Oh my God. So cool, guys. Okay guys, so the first really cool building here. This is the gold assayer's office. So this is where they would miners would bring their gold, their dust and stuff like that to sell and figure out what the worth of it was. The masonry work on this building is so cool. I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but in my younger years, I did a lot of stonework, a lot of masonry. And so seeing how they did it 100+ years ago is just absolutely mind-blowing, guys. This is so cool. Okay guys, so what you can see behind me, this is the stamp mill. This is where they brought ore from way up the mountain. They brought it down, stamped it out. These look like roller separators almost. From once they had it crushed down into a powder, they ran it into a slur of oil and water and stuff like that, and it would make the gold, the copper, and the silver float on the surface after they ran it through the troughs. That's after this circle process. But super cool, guys. So we're hiking up the hill so that we can get a better view of the buildings, and we're not going inside of the fence. Look what I just noticed. The craziest little agate. Wow. Sweet. Okay guys, we're almost up there. We were just talking to a local and he said that there was another YouTuber that came up here, and there's these fences everywhere that say no trespassing. The reason for that, guys, is if anybody was to get hurt going into any of these buildings or anything, they would actually tear these buildings down. And this is such a historical landmark, and that would just be horrible. So we're hiking up there, but we are staying on the outside of the fence within the rules. Whoa, guys. I just found this super oxidized looking piece of rock, and it's heavy, heavy. So I broke it. It looks like green chert. That is so cool, guys. Sweet piece. Okay guys, so super cool. Here's the top of that tram that I showed you from the bottom. It looks like a big bridge, and this had railroad tracks on it that came all the way up to that building, which I'm not sure if that's the stamp mill itself, but right there is one of the old ore boxes. So cool, guys. Okay guys, so right now I think we are on the ore dump pile, and so this is basically all the ore that didn't have enough mineralization for them to work it. They just throw it down here and that's the end of that. But for guys like me, finding these heavily mineralized rocks out here with all this chalcopyrite, peacock ore, this stuff's good to me as gold, guys. This is so cool. So this is the stamp mill. I cannot believe how good condition it is for being here for 120 plus years. Absolutely amazing. I don't know if you guys can see there on the end of that pole, the size of that blacksmith spike. Absolutely crazy. This is such a cool area, guys. Okay guys, well, we're heading our way back to the stamp mill because we went a bit up the mountain and we started seeing a lot of signs of cougars. And yeah, I don't have a defender or anything on me, so it's just a little too risky right now. So I'll zoom in here for you guys, but the building that is right there, I think that is the main mine, guys. And then in that clearing there in the trees, you guys can see the opening to the mine itself. I'm pretty sure that is what it is. But wow, that's quite a distance away, guys. So it's super cool, guys. There's the gold assaying office. This is lot number 1 in Hedley. This is the first building, this gold commissioner's office, which is super cool. And then over there in the corner is where all the people, basically, it was like a hotel. It's where the people from out of town would come in and stay. So super historic area, guys. Super cool. Some old rocker boxes. Look at that wheelbarrow. Holy, heavy duty Trudy. Some old rocker box here. And she still rocks, boys. She still rocks. That's where they'd load all of their pay gravels. They'd use, basically it was like a broom handle with a bucket on it. So they could scoop water out, put it in the top. They would shake it back and forth. And that would allow all the gold and all the heavies to get caught behind the riffles. Super cool. This one is more of like a double stacked high banker rocker box. This one is super neat. This one has a level of riffles that drop down, goes down to the second one, and drops down those ones. Super cool, guys. So these here, guys, these are wood stave pipes. So what these were is, back in the day, this is how the miners used to transfer their water from either a spring or a creek or a river down to wherever they were mining the placer gold or crushing the hard rock. Absolutely insane. Super cool. Well guys, that's a wrap. We had an absolute blast up in Hedley, British Columbia, checking out the stamp mill, the cemetery, and all those old buildings. And thank you so much to the older gentleman that gave me some of the information that I got on those buildings, because without you, I would have had no clue what any of them were. If you guys enjoyed that video, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment if you'd like to, and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of awesome adventures coming up in the near future. Till the next one.